Jan Dan makes it up in the vocals, but when it comes to his stage presence, The Voice Season 26 singer has a long road ahead. During the playoffs on the Tuesday, November 19 episode of The Voice Season 26, the other coaches were likely wondering, what will be his song choice? As they watched Jan Dan perform, Jan had previously performed Miley Cyrus, Stevie Wonder, and Brandy's songs. His selection for the playoffs was equally unexpected, and he nailed it, making it to the live shows as a proud member of Gwen Stefani's squad. That's a really broad slate of artists, but is he the kind of star that Team Gwen needs to win the title? While Jan has great taste, we don't rush back from the kitchen for a snack just because it's tasteful. Jan Dan continues to surprise The Voice Season 26 coaches and mentors with his song picks. It was time for Jan to showcase his abilities. He had been saved during the knockouts and now had the chance to prove himself. Was he in need of salvation again? Gwen informed Machine Gun Kelly before Jan entered the coaching session that he is renowned for selecting unusual music selections. The playoffs are no different. The soul singer took on Kansas' Dust in the Wind. Another excellent performance from January. There were no vocal complaints, and his facial expressions and body language conveyed more emotion than Jake Tankersley, who had been confined behind his instrument. Jan added flair by performing runs Kansas would never have imagined, even though the music chosen wasn't the most spectacular. Heck, he seemed to stop and then start again after his previous one. Moving into the classic rock genre allowed Jan to bring forth other characteristics in his singing. Fortunately, the song complemented him quite well. His vocal gymnastics were mesmerizing and effortless. Unfortunately, his theatrical presence did not match. The star quality was simply lacking. Gwen Stefani wants America to hear Jan Dan live on The Voice Season 26. Gwen was thrilled by the performance and said that Jan chooses notes that are so artistic and beautiful. It looks like we'll have the chance to see what else he has in store. He's a painter with his voice, Gwen said. An emotional Gwen named Jan Dan first when it came time to reveal which two players on her squad would advance to the live shows. As Carson Daly pointed out, he appeared surprised. I haven't picked Jan Dan. He's too unique, Gwen said. He has so much taste and such a perspective that I wanted to give him that opportunity to share that with America and live.